The question says u is inversely proportional to the cube of v, and u is equal to 81 when v is equal to 2. Find u when v is equal to 3. Now, if you are conversant with variation, you know we have three types of variation. We have the inverse, we have the direct variation, and we have the inverse, the direct variation, and the joint variation. Today, we are going to look at a topic on inverse variation. Now, if you are given this variation, there are two things you need to do. One, look for the relationship connecting the two variables you are given. And once you get that relationship connecting these two variables, you can use that relationship to solve the value of, find the value of this other one when this one is given. Now, let's go about solving it. Now, I want us to solve this question together. Now, given this question, you are given that you are told that u is inversely proportional, if you are used to your inverse variation, the cube of what? The cube of v. Now, that is the proportional sign. Now, if you follow up this sign, this will now give us what? Changing this constant value with a k, our u will now be equal to k multiplied by 1 over what? v3. Then our u will now be equal to k v what? v3. Now, this is the constant. This is the value we'll get when we remove this constant of proportionality. Of course, we don't need them in our solution. Now, with this, remember you were told that u is equal to 81 and v is equal to 2. Now, when we have our u to be equal to 81 and our v to be equal to 2, we can now insert this into this formula we've derived to find the value of k. Now, u will be equal to k over what? v3. So our u will now be equal, our u, which is what? Which is equal to 81, will be equal to k over 2 raised to power what? Raised to power 3. Now, having seen that, we are going to now simplify that value. Having seen that, I want us to simplify that value. Now, simplifying that value, we'll have our 81 to be equal to k over 2 raised to power 3 is 8. 2 times 2, 4 times 2 will give us 8. So our k now will now be equal to 81, will cross multiply. 81 times what? Times 8. Now, k as a value will now be equal to what? K will be equal to 81 times 8. 8 times 1 will give us an 8. Then 8 times 8 will give us 60 what? 64. So that value will give us what? 64. 648. Now, remember, we are asked to look for... Remember, we are asked to look for u. We are asked to find u when v is equal to 3. So our u will be equal to, we don't know, while our v is equal to what? To 3. Now, let's find that solution. Now, before we find our solution, we want to look at the relationship between these two values. Remember the formula we derived. That the formula that u is equal to what? K over what? V raised to power what? 3. So the relationship between u and what? V will be equal to what? U equal to 648 divided by what? V3. That is the relationship holding u and what? U and v. Now, we want to look at how we can find the value of u when v is equal to 3. Now, to look that, we only have to insert this value of v into this, and then we simplify. Now, let's do that. Our u now will now be equal to, that's the value we are looking for, 648 divided by v raised to power 3 will now be 3 raised to power what? 3. So our u will now be equal to 648 divided by 3 raised to power 3, you know, is equal to 3 times 3 times what? Times 3. 3 times 3 will give us 9. 9 times 3 will give us what? 27. So this will be divided by what? 27. Now I want you to simplify this. If we simplify this and simplify this very well, we are going to have 24 as our result. So you see, finally our u will be equal to 4. So when v is equal to 3, following this relationship between u and v, our v will be equal to what? 24. Now if you look at the options you are given, you will come to find out that you see 24 as part of those options. Now variation can be interesting, especially direct variation, and when you are given such questions in your exams, you should be able to solve them. Now JAMB is very good at bringing tricky questions when they want to set their questions. So learn as much as you can in solving this variation, and as much as we can, we are going to give you a comprehensive video on this topic, variation. I want you to look forward to getting it as you subscribe to our channel, so that once that video comes out, you will be the first to get that comprehensive video on this topic, variation. Now this is the topic for the topic we posted yesterday, and this is the solution. I want you to go through it, and as you go through it, take out your time to also try this question I'll be leaving with you. Now the question I'll be leaving with you is this: y varies directly is a direct proportional variation. Y varies directly as w square when y is equal to what? A, w is equal to 2. Now they ask you to find what? You're asked to find y when w is equal to what? 3. Now that is the question. You are asked to find y when w is equal to 3. Now I want you to look at that question and try to go through, solve the question. If you solve the question, post your comment, post your solution or the answers to this question to the comment section of this very video, so that we can be able to give a reply to your comment, to your question, and if you have any, and then follow you up. I want you to take much interest in watching this series of our videos, because they are going to help you prepare ahead of your exams and keep you a step further among your colleagues. I want to see you get 100 mark out of your mathematics, and that is why I'm putting this effort to help you. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I want you to go ahead and hit the subscription button, and if you have done that, don't forget to hit the notification button so that you can get a daily chunk of our video. It's so nice to have you watch our video today, and I'm so delighted. If you have more questions and for in-depth insight on this topic, we have our ebooks, which I want you to go check them out. You can get them downloaded and read them, where you have full-blown keynotes on this topic. They are very cheap, very easy to get with just a little amount of money. Download them and go through them. You are going to get the best out of them. And mind you, all the whole quizzes and the whole sample questions in that ebook are from JAMB past questions. So by going through all our videos and ebook, you would have solved 80% of JAMB past questions, and that will put you in a very better position to get a very good mark in mathematics. I look forward to seeing you, and don't forget to watch our video on the frequently asked questions. We have it there, and also the video that will help you see tricks that WAEC uses or JAMB uses to help students, or to trick students into not getting the best out of their exams. I want you to take your time, watch this video, and I will see you right there. The same day, same time tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you. Thank you very much for watching this video.